She is a great example of tenacity paying off in so many different kinds of ways. And
second of all, these people don't dream about being rich. They dream about being able to watch their kids swim in a pool without worrying that they'll have to have a hysterectomy at the age of 20, like Rosa Diaz, a client of ours, or have their spine deteriorate like Stan Bloom, another client of ours. So before you come back here with another lame-ass offer, I want you to think real hard about what your spine is worth, Mr. Walker. Or what you might expect someone to pay you for your uterus, Miss Sanchez. Then you take out your calculator and you multiply that number by 100. Anything less than that is a waste of our time. By the way, we had that water brought in special for you folks. Came from Well and Hinkley.
Oh, fuck, settle down. I've got $74 in the bank. I can't afford to settle down.
I'm sorry.
You have no actual medical training.
No. I have kids. Learned a lot right there. She ends up affecting so many people's lives that it was just kind of remarkable. The scene where Erin and George meet is actually one of my favorite in the movie because it's, you know, it's so hostile that you know it's destined for love. I think that he plays a really valuable role in her life because he's a person who, again, is very like her in that to look at him is to judge him as a person that is, I think, the antithesis of who he really is. I have kids. Learned a lot right there. Yeah, and I'm great with people. When I was first out of high school, I got married and had a kid too young. I'm an extremely fast learner. You got a really nice office.
Look.
You want my number?
I do.
How about this for number 6? That's how old my daughter is. 8 is the age of my son. 2 is how many times I've been divorced. 16 is the number of dollars I have in my bank account.
I'm so glad we got that out of the way, because I didn't find you attractive either.
Then we're even. I'm smart, I'm hardworking, and I'll do anything, and I'm not leaving here without a job. Don't make me beg.
In a law firm, you may want to rethink your wardrobe a little.
Well, as long as I have one ass instead of 2, I'll wear what I like, if that's all right with you. You might want to rethink those ties. Why are there medical records and blood samples in real estate files? Would you mind if I investigate this a little further?
What makes you think you can just walk in there and find what we need?
They're called boobs, Ed. Can I just...
Yeah, just... Hexavalent chromium can be very harmful.
So, it kills people.
Oh, yeah.
You're a lawyer?
Hell no. I hate lawyers. I just work for them.
We're going to have to spend a little time filling in the holes in your research.
Don't talk to me like I'm an idiot, okay?
I think we got off on the wrong foot here.
That's all you got, lady. 2 wrong feet and ugly shoes.
You gotta find a different job or a different guy.
For the first time in my life, I got people respecting me. Please, don't ask me to give it up.
You're emotional. You're erratic. You make this personal, and it isn't.
That is my work, my sweat, my time away from my kids. If that's unpersonal, I don't know what is.
We're gonna get them, Erin, aren't we?
They're all signed. Every single one.
How did you do this?
Seeing as how I have no brains or legal expertise, I just went out there and performed 634 sexual favors. I'm really quite tired.
Every day is a winding road. I get a little bit closer.
$20 million is more money than these people have ever dreamed of.
These people don't dream about being rich. They dream about being able to watch their kids swim in a pool without worrying that they'll have to have a hysterectomy at the age of 20.
By the way, we had that water brought in special for you folks.
Every day is a winding road.
2 thumbs up.
Said do not trust the pilgrim.
ID, please.
Oh, I'm supposed to start work here tonight.
Go ahead. Hey, you picked a good night to start. It's a little slow right now, but it should pick up.
Okay.
said that he destroyed records. He worked at Hinckley.
Slow down, slow down.
No, I'm trying to relax. And this guy, this Charles Embry guy, he tells me, Charles Embry. First I thought he was trying to kill me, but then I just thought he was trying to pick me up, and I don't know, maybe he is. But why would he use that? Why would he say that? Why would he use that as his line? I mean, it's just crazy.
Yeah, shit, now, go back and see if he'll make a declaration.
A declaration?
Yeah, but be careful. Don't scare him off.
Okay.
And stay calm. Huh? Remember, if it weren't for you, I'd be in Palm Springs right now. You're good at talking people into things. Now, don't pepper him with questions. Don't do it.
Did Ed Masry or myself ever stop to think what the outcome was going to be? You really think that I thought, gosh, they're going to make a movie about it? Oh, and let my ego get out of control. Julia Roberts is going to, play Erin Brockovich. You know, we had no idea what the outcome was going to be. But what we did hope for was that these people became a very strong voice and one that was heard. And in that sense, they protected their integrity, they stood up for it, and in the end, I believe they saw some justice. Julia Roberts came from a place of somewhere maybe she's been, or maybe she understood. And I think that a wonderful performance came out of her because she related to that.
Which is what happens to her all the time, and is what she turns around and does to him immediately upon meeting him. She was our waitress, and I was sitting there with my big neck brace on and, you know, kind of feeling daunted. You know, it's bizarre to be playing a person in front of that same person. It was really, I couldn't really get my head around it. It was kind of peculiar, and I'd look up at her and think, what is she thinking? That's all I was thinking the whole time, So I realized he's taking a chance, too.
Let me put on some coffee. Who would like coffee and cake?
Thanks, but we have to be getting back.
Have a fucking cup of coffee.
Coffee will be great, thank you.
That's the pity of a story like this, isn't it? Yeah, you would have thought that it would, I mean, being that it's PG&E, right? The Pacific Gas and Electric, that it would have been kind of front page LA Times. Yeah. And as long as I have one ass instead of two, I'll wear what I like, if that's all right with you. I think we struck the right chord. I mean, it was about trying to have some kind of vital statistics that were similar to the person I was trying to be. Did you get that? Yeah. We tried to find a balance of authenticity and also things that I would wear.
Right. Steven Soderbergh wanted me to do that little cameo. It's the strangest feeling, and I'm standing on a movie set, and there's Julia Roberts. Hello, do you think that, like, I'm not excited to meet, because Julia Roberts. And I'll never forget the first day I really met her. We was out on the movie set, and she came in, and she's Erin, and I'm playing a waitress, and I got a name tag on Julia. And she came up, actually kind of sheepishly, and she stuck her hand out, and she said, "Hi, I'm Julia." And I was like going, "Hi, I'm Erin." And she just suddenly went, "Oh my God, I don't even have my boobs in yet." So, I mean, it was like this moment that I'm like, "I love you." And it's weird, and it's exciting, and it's fun, and it's hard not to get sucked up into all of that. And I now have to go through life saying, "Hi, I'm Erin Brockovich, not Julia Roberts."
Jesus! Who fucking lives like this, George? Who lets their kids run around in a place that is crawling with bugs the size of house cats?
It's a simple thing, Erin. All we have to do is call an exterminator. Everybody gets them.
I can't call an exterminator. I can't afford one. I can't even afford my phone. Did I tell you that? You are living next door to a real live fucking beauty queen.
You did? Well, I didn't know that. Donald seems to think that you said that...
There's two things that aggravate me, Mr. Masry. Being ignored and being lied to.
I never lied.
You told me things would be fine. They're not.
Because of the chromium.
The what?
The chromium. Well, that's what kicked this whole thing off.
One morning when I went to work and my trailer, the inside of my trailer was all covered in plastic.
And squares gotta stick together.
Yeah, but drapes are people too. They just look different.
I warn you, evil is in his blood.
Please listen to me.
Move up now.
It's not funny.
Oh, I love that girl. Cry, baby, cry, baby, cry, baby.
basically, the trailers were at one area, and then you would walk across the lot, and you had to walk down this hallway that was like a tunnel onto the stage. Now, I mean, I just look at it and I kind of laugh. Naughty thing in your life, but you'll always be like a badass. And I guess that's kind of cool in a way.